Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am sharing with you my morning routine for spring of 2023. I'm not one of those. I'm not going to wake up, set my camera up, and climb back into bed and pretend that I just woke up. I'm not doing that. So I will piece in the footage that I shot this morning and then go ahead and voice over it for you guys. Starting with the first thing is I set my alarm for 5:45 every morning so that way I can check and make sure my older two are getting up and ready for school and that they didn't miss their alarms. That way they don't miss their bus. Then on productive days, I get up and work out. Otherwise, I go back to sleep until 6:45 and then get ready for the day at that point. And first thing I have to do all the time is let the dogs out. I absolutely have to have this be the first step because otherwise they will drive me nuts. And then the cats have to have their water. And Weasley has recently started learning to drink from the faucet with Valera. She'll let him go for a few minutes, but then you will clearly see her here where she's going to push him out of the way basically, so that way she gets her turn and shows that she's still the queen of the house because, you know, this is her thing and has been forever. And then every single morning while I'm having my alone time before I wake up the kids, I like to get my load of laundry started. I've just learned if I do it at this point, I am more likely to get it switched out and completed in one day instead of it sitting in the dryer indefinitely or not getting around to folding it. I have to fill up the tea kettle for Declan's lunch. I'll explain that later. And I usually clean up the coffee pot for my teenager because he makes it before he leaves in the morning. So I just clean that for him. And then I am having a cup of coffee this morning, but I don't do that every day. Some days it's hot coffee, some days it's iced coffee, some days I just stick to water. It really just depends on the day, but on this one, I'm gonna have some coffee. Then it's off to feed the dogs, and I honestly don't know why Weasley does this. He likes their water bowl as well, and he knows I'm about to fill it, so he kind of like hangs out here waiting for me to fill their water bowl, but he doesn't really get a chance because as you can tell, the dogs are already here and he doesn't stay near them, so the whole thing doesn't really make much sense, but it's part of our morning. Then it's time to wake up the kids, and Voodoo likes me to kind of wake her first. It's weird, but she sleeps in Brianna's room. That's just her thing. So first things first, I have to wake up Brianna. And then on this particular day when I went to wake up Brianna, I noticed all of her beaded bracelets were outside of her door. So I'm like, okay, it has to be the kitten. So of course I put one under the door. She snatched it immediately. So this was her new game. And then I like this song on YouTube. I use it every morning to wake up Declan. It's just become something that he enjoys and it does help him wake up. And once he hears it, he listens to it about one time all the way through and then he wakes up on his own. Weasley is everywhere in this video. I swear it is absolutely crazy. But now I'm going to work simultaneously to get the lunchbox packed for Declan, his water bottle, and his breakfast all at the same time. I am heating his thermos with boiling hot water. That's what I had the kettle for because he has recently been obsessed with pizza rolls. So I do pack pizza rolls in his lunch, and then on this particular morning, he wanted oatmeal. Some days I cook breakfast, some days it's, you know, something on the way out the door. Sometimes it's cereal. It really changes every day what these kids have for breakfast. And these are his pizza rolls. Normally these things are so much better in the oven or air fryer, but if it's a school day, I don't have time for that, so in the microwave they go. I let the thermos sit for a good few minutes while I'm making the pizza rolls and doing a few other things. Then I'll dry it out and then put the pizza rolls in there with a paper towel. It's the one thing I found that really keeps them good and hot all the way through his lunch. It just really works for us. And then obviously I need an ice pack in his lunchbox. That's just kind of the thing. And then this little stick one is actually made to go in his water bottle. It came with some of his older water bottles and I've kept them just because I love them so much. Snack, lunchbox, and water bottle. This has some little Mio in it for him. He likes that better. And off we go with that part, grabbing his uniform and a pair of socks so he can get dressed while I go set up their toothbrushes. I do this for Declan and Gwen. The older kids handle themselves, but if I don't do this, toothpaste goes everywhere if you've got young kids that you know. Gwen, I do like to let her pick her own outfit, but typically I will give her some options, not just let her go nuts on the drawer. And then I make sure to get her hair and everything brushed because on this particular day, we are running errands immediately when we drop the kids off from school. So we have a fast get ready this morning. We don't have time for full-blown anything. The kids are finishing themselves getting ready for school, and Gwen is watching some TV. So right now I will take just a few minutes, about 5 or 6, that's all it is, to wash my face, scrub my teeth, do some moisturizer, and a very quick makeup. I'm talking foundation, mascara, and some lip gloss, and that is literally it, and fix my hair up a little bit. You'll see me. I did not wash it. This is not my shower day. I will handle that tomorrow, but on this day, all I'm doing is like a half up, half down kind of messy thing, and that's what I'm calling it good. Out the door, Brianna takes Gwen and gets her buckled into the car because Declan usually is a little bit late getting his shoes on, and then I'm out the door behind him, over to Carline and dropping the two of them off, and Gwen and I will leave at this point and go run whatever errands we have to do, because when it gets to this hot time of year, I like to get any errands knocked out as fast and as early as I can in the morning, so we are not dying of heat and feeling like we're gonna boil going to our car. Once I get home from the errand, I will put away whatever I need to do, and if I did not have an errand, I would be doing whatever extra cleaning projects I need to get done around the house and knocking those out first thing. But today, obviously, I have to put some groceries and stuff like that away while I'm cleaning the kitchen up from breakfast, loading the dishwasher, unloading it, hand washing, whatever I've got to do from the morning and the night before that I left for myself. Like you can see them dishes on the counter over there past Gwen's head. They were drying from last night. I didn't feel like taking the time to put them away and everything after dinner. I just said, forget it, and just left them there, and now it's my problem in the morning, but I don't really care. Gwen will sit here and she will do some kind of learning book or paper. Like today, I took a highlighter and wrote on the paper, and she's using a pencil, learning to write her name and letters, numbers, all of that, while I'm handling the kitchen. This way I can watch her, I could talk to her and help, but she is still being able to do some kind of learning activity or even arts and crafts. She'll do that while I'm working on all of this. This is the part where I will tell you guys my morning routine or nighttime routine. When you see that one, not every day goes like this, and not every day runs where it looks this smoothly. We are a family of 7. I've got 5 children. They range everywhere from 4 years old to 17, and stuff happens. We've learned to roll with the punches. So what you see that looks all nice and beautiful, it's not always that case, and not every morning will run like this. Once the kids are in school though, I go back in the bathroom and I clean up their toothbrushes and the sink because it's absolutely disgusting and I refuse to let it sit like that. And then I will make the younger 2 kids' beds. Declan, he's still kind of trying to learn that. And Gwen, we've also been trying to teach her. But this way, it's just better if I handle it real quick once they're already gone for the day. And then on the weekends, we do spend a little more time trying to teach them how to do the chores around the house that they still haven't quite mastered yet. They are a little young, and I do want them to enjoy their childhood more than, hey, let's have an immaculate house. And then obviously the last thing I have to do is switch that load that I started first thing this morning. But this is where my morning routine does end. It is just slightly after 10 a.m. and I could continue filming and take you guys through lunchtime and all of that, but that's not my morning routine. That is my like middle of the day stuff, and none of that is routine. It changes every day depending on what I'm doing to entertain Gwen until the children get home. Like today, I think we're gonna change our clothes since I didn't shower this morning, and I think we're gonna go to the pool in our neighborhood. But thank you guys so much for watching this one. If you enjoyed it, thumbs up. If you are new, subscribe. I am going to be filming the nighttime routine. I do not start that until all 5 children are home from school, but I am filming that for you guys this evening. So make sure to stay tuned for that PM routine if you did enjoy this AM routine, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.